Hey everyone, welcome to part 10 of this Etrian Odyssey Let's Play. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, like, thinking that I've made 10 videos so far. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically 9 as I'm recording this, but yeah, it's gonna be 10. It's, crazy. It's crazy, man. So, we're gonna go to floor 2 of Waterfall Woods, but the thing is, last video I forgot to take a step there on floor 2, so we're gonna do that real fast and then go back to town. Yep. And I've heard a lot of horror stories from this floor, a lot of crazy stuff, so I hope I'm ready. we'll see what happens. I kind of hope I don't get a game over. Let's see. Okay, bar. New quest. Was it 3? Oh, right. Okay, so, first quest. There's a shopkeep at the general store. Some of the wood on the roof rotted away, and now they've got a big hole up there. So my guess is they're going to want us to gather wood. Yeah. He wants you to chop 2 planks of soggy wood over in Waterfall Wood. Yeah, to be expected. Here's a request. A lot of adventurers have been gravely injured by monsters on B2F of Waterfall Wood. They were all near a body of water when they were attacked. When someone gets too close, the monsters leap out and attack with their sharp teeth. And they don't only attack adventurers. Anything that comes near gets attacked. Water is always bloody. Huh. Yeah. This is the quest I've heard that it really just destroys everyone. So we'll see how we do. And next one, Den of Wolves. This unlocks a maze. And let's see. That request. That one comes from the Maginian Guard. As it stated on the request, they discovered a nearby labyrinth, but a pack of wolves within it has been causing them trouble. Trouble for them. You can speak with the soldiers at the labyrinth's entrance for more details. Okay, so this is gonna unlock a maze. We're not gonna do that maze just yet. And I forgot to show it last video. You can actually unlock another maze. I think you could unlock it at Labyrinth 2. Sometime during Labyrinth 2. I think you have to talk to Apothecary. Yeah. So you have to talk to this NPC. It's not very obvious that you could unlock it, so it's very, very easy to miss. So let's see what they have to say. And oh, I don't know when it unlocks exactly. I think sometime during the second labyrinth. I don't know. But anyway, it says, hello, are you adventurers? Would you please take a moment to hear me out? The stock of my shop was running low, so I asked a medic to gather some more herbs for me. But she hasn't returned, and I'm getting worried. I've heard she discovered a maze that she'd never seen before. If it's possible, could you head out and check if she's okay? Yep. The spot should be southwest of the primitive jungle. Okay, so we unlocked 2 mazes. Oh, let me make sure I have my thread. Yeah. So we unlocked 2 mazes. And oh, FOE. Before we talk about the mazes, yeah, FOEs can spawn on the field. They take basically they take up one of the spots for the gather spots. Okay, okay, so Giant's Ruin. And Alpha Plains, but these FOE. So where it's at right now is a gather spot for primitive jungle, just like there's a gather spot here for lush woodlands. You click on it, it lets you gather from the spot, right? Yeah. So until I beat this FOE, or after a certain amount of days, you know, it goes away. So the only way to make it go away is to beat it, or wait it out. And at this point, it's just way too strong, so you can't really fight it unless you have a specialized team. But yeah, Alpha Plains. This is the quest with the wolf. Giant's Ruins. We're gonna do this one next video, actually. I didn't do it before because when we were in primitive jungle, because Giant's Ruins is pretty rough from what I've heard. The boss at the end of it is a nightmare, and I can say that from experience fighting it in other games. But anyway, onward to B2 of Waterfall Wood. So this time I think I'm gonna have to take I'm gonna have to go back to town a couple times because see those yellow points on the bottom screen? Whenever you go there and fight one of those monsters, like, you really want to use your force breaks, and you want to be crazy aggressive with them because they're rough. Anyway, let's see, nothing there. First fight, no. Man, they're fast. Oh. Yeah, things are starting to be a little rough now. A little rough. Yeah, they hit hard. I mean, it doesn't help that Pugilist has a lot of HP, but really low defense. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, for real, how low it is. But I'm gonna save my Medicas, because Arcanist has that ability too. Where is it? Bracing Walk. So party recovers HP after walking a set number of turns. At level 1, I think it's 3 HP every 3 steps. I think. So it should heal my team up pretty well. Not to full, but good enough. Don't eat me. While exploring the forest, you hear the scream of a woman up ahead. Dread grips your party. You hurry in the direction of the voice and see a monster attacking a female adventurer. You draw your weapons and prepare to face the monster in her defense, but it grabs the woman's bag in its mouth and runs off. What? It took my bag! You make sure the monster is gone, then run over to the adventurer, who seems to be uninjured. My bag. My precious bag. Oh, it's nothing. Thank you for saving me. Thanks to you, my life was spared, but my bag. She seems to be worried about her stolen bag. I know she don't ask this, seeing how you've already saved me. But is there any way you can get my bag back for me? Sure. Only because I'll get EXP if I do. You will? Oh, thank you so much. The monster ran that way. You're my only hope. You head west in pursuit of the monster. As you give chase, you come to a fork in the path. Did the monster head north? Or did it head south? If you can corner the monster, you might be able to land a preemptive strike on it. But if you guess incorrectly, you'll be turning your backs to it, so you'll surely get ambushed. Both of the paths look the same. You'll have to rely on your instincts to choose the right one. I like this. I like this. Let's go south. I mean, sorry, north. Charge into the brush in full force. As you do, you find the monster happily swinging the bag around in its mouth. Having caught it from behind, you spring your ambush, weapons ready. one of these guys. Okay. Okay, this is good so far. I don't think he's gonna do anything. Actually, yeah. Easy peasy. And I used to be scared of those guys too. They ain't nothing now. So you defeat the monster and successfully retrieve the bag. Having fulfilled the request, you turn to hurry back to the bag's owner. Like this. Oh, you're back. Did you find it? Oh, that's it. Yes, that's my bag. Thank you. Thank you so much. Allow me to show you my gratitude. Here, please accept this. Hey, that's good. Ariane thread. Okay, I'm going back. I'm going to head back now. Be careful out there. You watch the woman leave, then resume your exploration. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Onward. So that was a dead end. And that takes us back. I really don't like deadly durians. I really don't like that they blind you. It's really, really, really annoying. Okay. Okay. Man, that ice attack is horrible. It's really bad. That's really bad. Oh man, he's gonna be a pain. Starry slug. Let's see. Alright, bring it, I got this. Okay, good. Okay, so he's, his ice move uses his head, apparently. Zone Icicle. Okay, I mean, I just assumed it would. Because, I mean, look at his head. That, like, I don't know, it's distinct, so I just assumed, I'm like, hey, maybe it uses his head. I was right. Okay. While traversing the forest, you suddenly hear something moving in the brush ahead of you. You stop and stare at the brush, but you don't hear anything. However, you can sense some kind of presence there. You consider whether or not to check the brush and determine the source of the sound. Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna check it out. You cautiously venture into the brush, keeping up your guard all the while. After several steps, you find a seemingly harmless small animal. Startled, it flees from you at full speed. You don't see any monsters around. You relax a bit and then head towards the path where you heard the noise. At that moment, you hear an odd noise below your feet. You slowly move your foot. Beneath you is a leather bag with something inside it. I don't know if that's like the lady's leather bag. Her bag. You don't see any potential owner nearby, and there's no identifying info on the bag. You happily take it for yourself. Beast Bell. So that item like attracts monsters. It makes them attack you more often. It's good for like farming if you want more EXP. Otherwise, it's kind of useless, I guess. Well, not useless, just very niche. It's very niche, like this series. Okay, first event. First event for this quest. So, as you walk by the water, you notice a peculiar smell. When you stop to investigate the source, you spot the distinct color of blood in the water. Beneath the water surface is a pile of bones. It must be the remains of something a monster devoured. As you investigate, you notice something else hiding below the bloodstained surface. Approaching the water any further will likely provoke an attack. If you're prepared for battle, then you need to not hesitate any longer. Go forth with weapons drawn. Yep, let's do it. You steel yourself and step forward. As you draw close, a group of monsters leaps from the water straight at you. These guys. Okay, so this purple guy, Devilfish, from what I read, he's like the baboon in the first or the second labyrinth, where he needs the fanged fish. So the purple fish needs these red guys. If there's any of these red fish alive, he like uses them to do an attack that hits the whole team, but that attack does a shit ton of damage. It's ridiculous on how much damage it does. It's like everyone but the heavy armored characters die. That's about it. So what I've heard. So we're not gonna give him a chance to go at all. We're gonna use all our force breaks. Everyone that can. I think she needs to be in the front for that. I don't want to get a game over. It's nothing personal, man. That's all it took. That's all it takes, guys. Yeah. You successfully defeat the monsters and sheath your weapons. However, you remember that adventurers were attacked at 2 other locations. You must go to those locations and defeat the monsters to complete this request. We're gonna go back though. We are going to go rest. And nah, it's not selling stuff yet. Okay. Because for real, those guys, if they go once, if you let them throw like the red fish, the devilfish, in my case, I think everyone on my team would die except for my Harbinger and my hero, because everyone else is a little fragile. Not a little, just like a lot fragile. Especially Pugilist. Like, I really hate how fragile they made Pugilist in this game. Like, let me show you their stats after this. Their defensive stats. Okay, this is good. So far these are easy monster formations though. But okay, stats. Stats. Okay. Harbinger. Vitality 28. Hero Vitality 30. So 28 and 30. Pugilist Vitality is 20. Nightseeker Vitality is 21. Arcanist Vitality is 18. So like Nightseeker, they're really fragile. They're like a glass cannon class. And they have more vitality than a Pugilist, which is like the monk. And so something else in this game too is that the more HP your unit has, the more likely they're to be targeted. So Pugilist actually has the highest HP in the game. So like I don't have any HP boosting gear, I think, on my, I think maybe the elk heroes actually does. Yeah, so plus 5 HP for my body armor here. So subtract 5 from 117. 112, right? Yeah, 112. 112 HP. Hero has 98. Harbinger has 86. It's like, so the Pugilist is gonna always be targeted and get killed in one shot. It's bad. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, Evan. While exploring the forest, you find a small pool of water in a dead end. It's so pristine and clear that you can see a spring at the bottom of the basin. I can't say that, basin. Feeding fresh water into the pool. Refreshing yourselves here would likely be quite invigorating. You consider whether or not you should rest and freshen up here. Let's do it. You sit down by the pool and wash your faces, then wet some towels and wipe yourselves down. The pleasantly clean feeling has relieved your fatigue. Hey, I love that. After resting up, you return to your exploration. If you want to freshen up some more, you can come here again after a day has passed. Oh, that's good. Very nice of them to do. And a gather point. Chop. Okay, soggy wood, that's what we need for the quest. As you explore the forest, you arrive at the edge of a river. You spot several flat rocks lying along the shore that remind you of stone skipping. Perhaps you should forget about the expedition for a little bit and just have some fun. Yeah, let's do it. You pick up a stone with a perfect shape for skipping, then wind your arm back and whip it across the river's surface. It bounces gracefully on the water several times, making it all the way to the opposite shore. Impressed by your performance, the rest of the party has fun skipping stones across the river. Oh man, more TP. I think I was still full. That's a waste, kind of. Before you realize it, you run out of suitable stones to throw. It looks like all the ones you've thrown are scattered on the opposite shore. If you go to the other side, you can have some more fun. After such a change of pace, you return to your exploration in a fantastic mood. So let's mark the other side. Okay. Purple guy. So they're weak to paralysis, it seems. Yeah. Actually. Yeah, those devilfish are really durable. Super durable. Okay. So far, so good. I feel like maybe I'm being overly cautious. That fish encounter. Also, oh, this is going back. Yeah, these waterfalls, they really lag the game. I'll tell you, they're bad. They're bad to look at. These guys again. Yeah, and they're weak to headbind, so maybe if you bind them, they won't do their combo move where they throw the other fish. But I don't know. That's just me speculating. Oh my god. See what I mean about that low vitality? God. Gonna use up all my nectars. Okay. Yeah, I love how versatile Arcanist is. It's like healing every turn while attempting to land a status element, and you can like banish your circle, release your circle to heal or damage the enemy, or not heal the enemy, to heal your team or damage the enemy. Yeah. This guy, he would have killed my Pugilist if he wasn't armbound, because being armbound lowers his attack. Okay, stone skipping. Hopefully this can heal our Pugilist and our TP. As you explore the forest, you arrive at the edge of a river. You see many flat rocks lying along the shore. They're the stones that you skip from the opposite side of the river. If you'd like, you could have another round of stone skipping. Let's do it. Just as before, you pick up a stone, wind your arm back, and fling it across the river's surface. It hops across the water with great momentum. The stone looks like it's about to reach the opposite shore again. Right as the stone... Oh, something's gonna happen. Look at like the music just stopped. Something's gonna happen. Right as the stone reaches the halfway point, a fish monster leaps from the water and into the path of the rock, whacking it in the head. The fish turns in the direction of its assault and spots you, then begins charging towards you with incredible speed. There's no time to flee. You draw your weapons and prepare to fight the furious fish monster and its allies. This guy, ugh. Okay. Ouch. God damn it. God damn it. Oh my god. They're dead. They died. Okay, so I lower their attack. Let's lower their element recovery. Okay, Arcanist Force Boost, Circle Paradise. Basically, what it does is for 3 turns you can't. Well, it makes it easier for your elements to land, and it also makes it so that your circles cannot be dismissed. So I can basically spam dismiss revive, and my circle won't go away. When without my Force Boost on, dismiss revive would go away. It would make the circle go away, or dispel it. I have a feeling though those slugs are gonna kill my front line though. Nope. Just my Nightseeker. I hate these guys. I really do. I hate him so much. Atonement is a heal, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna use that. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's lower attack again. Jesus, stop. Oh my god. Okay, he's asleep. At least he's asleep. I know what I'm gonna do. Where is it? Elemental shield. Everyone's dying. Everyone is dying. Okay. Okay. Let's just let him sleep. My last nectar. Oh. One more turn. Okay. That was closer than I would have liked it to be. Way closer. That's why I like this game, like, it keeps you on your toes, so... Yeah, keeps you on your toes. Oh my god, this guy doesn't want to die. I mean, I don't blame him for not wanting to die, but... he's the enemy. After defeating the angry monster, you holster your weapons. You promise yourself to only play in moderation, then return to the exploration. Sounds like me. Ha, I definitely only play video games in moderation. I hope you guys do too. Okay, I want to go fight these monsters, but the thing is that only my hero has this force boost, or force break ready. Yeah, and force boost. So we're gonna like walk around a little bit first, and fight some monsters and get that force boost ready. Oh, okay, this encounter. Let me show something. Show you why hero is really strong. One of the reasons why. Okay, so this crab. I can't show you on the bottom screen because I haven't fought it yet, but so he's going to be resistant to physical attacks because that's just how crabs are in this game. In Etrian Odyssey games, they resist physical attacks and they weak to elemental attacks. Sparkblade from hero here. The description says it's a melee cut to one enemy, may follow up with a ranged volt attack to all enemies. Sounds pretty basic. The thing though is that there's another like sub-description there. It might be hard to see on the screen because it's like smaller, but that description says the higher the cut resistance of the target, the stronger the follow-up volt. So you're going to see this volt attack. It's going to be really strong. You'll see. Here it goes. Yeah. Crazy, right? It's crazy, man. So, A lot of damage. I didn't check if everyone got their force boost or not. Let's see. Almost. Just gonna wait for my Nightseeker. So should be one more fight, I think. Come on. Okay. God damn. They're so strong. Such power. Oh my god. Barely any damage. No, I need to bring up my Nightseeker. There we go.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Let's do this event.
Nanda?
Am I leaving markers there? No, I'm not. All the other ones didn't have markers. So throw it away? Yeah, okay. You sense the presence of a group of bloodthirsty monsters lying in wait just under the water's surface. If you are prepared for battle, then walk forward and engage the monsters in combat. Let's do it. You still yourself and step forward. As you draw close, a group of monsters leaps from the water straight at you. Oh, look at that. Purple guy is in the back row this time. He's trying to be all cheeky. So you can't rush him down. We are gonna just lay it all on him though. Because we're not playing around. We don't play around on this Let's Play. Good. You successfully defeat the monsters and sheath your weapons. With 2 locations secured, all that remains is to secure the last location. You may go to the next location or head back to Megidia to prepare yourself further. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get out of here. But it looks like we already got like half the map done. That's good. What's that? Leaf Blazer. Could use some new armor. Let's rest. Alright. Oh man, I wasn't supposed to Paralyze him. Hmm. Ouch. Oh my god. I hate these guys. They hit so hard. Let's just get rid of this guy. Let's get him out of here. Okay. Yeah, those purple fish guys are mean. Mean. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not even trying to kill the durian. I know he's gonna just run away before I could beat him. At least that's what I think. I don't think I could have beaten him in time. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Last battle here.
Nanda?
You sense the presence of a group of bloodthirsty monsters lying in wait just under the water surface. If you're prepared for battle, blah blah blah. Yep, let's fight them. Oh, 2 purple ones. There's 2 now. Alright. Okay. I can play that game. Okay. After successfully defeating the monsters, you take a moment to observe your surroundings. The tranquility in this area appears to have been restored. You have successfully defeated the monsters and completed the request. All that remains is to report your success to Sphere. Be sure to stop by the tavern. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. What, you completed the gruesome request? You're not kidding. So this is how terrifying legends are born and killed. How disappointing. I don't sound happy? Maybe not. As long as my life's entertaining, I don't care what happens. I don't go into the forest anyway. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, you may have ended the fear and wonder we feel in the forest, but with those monsters gone, we can relax by the water, so that's nice. Here's your reward for today. I hope you'll help out again sometime. Come on, level up. Alright. Good. I want to get backstab. What was I working on with my hero? Let's try heroic bonds. My pugilist. Let's go cross counter. What? He has 2 points? My Harbinger? Apparently. So wilting miasma is good because it makes it so that your status effect moves have an easier time landing on the enemy. And also gives them a chance of lasting like an extra turn. Same thing with binding miasma, but it only works for binds instead of elements. So they're really good. They're like almost mandatory on element teams. Gosh, I don't know what to get. Maybe Charmai. Yeah, let's do it. So Charmai lowers the enemy's attack. So does Atrophoric Eye. The thing about these though is that every point you put into them, it makes it increases the amount it decreases. That's a weird sentence. It increases the amount that it decreases the defense. And it makes it faster. So at like level 6, your Arcanist is gonna most likely go first no matter what. Well, not no matter what. If there's no priority moves, they'll probably go first. Because Arcanist is so slow. They're very slow. They're one of the slowest classes in the game, I think. It's either that or all their moves just have really low speed modifiers. Okay, but with that quest done now, we can just go back to exploring. This reminds me, did I get a thread? I think I don't get a thread. Yeah, I got one. I got one. We're good, guys. Good to go. I think we're gonna see a new FOE also. Get this guy. Hate this guy. Put him back to sleep at the end of the turn. So when I get to my Arcanist, I'll say it. So the circles in Etrian Odyssey 4, circles were actually really good because they don't do it this way anymore, and I'm kind of bummed they don't. So in Etrian 4, if you would use Nerve Circle when it was the Arcanist's turn, it would attempt to paralyze monsters, and then it would attempt to paralyze them again at the end of the turn. Right? So it would try to inflict the status effect twice in one turn, which is good. In Nexus, though, they nerfed that. They made it so that there's no initial attempt. So, like, Nuclear will put the Nerve Circle down. The Nerve Circle won't do anything until the end of the turn, so it only tries to land that status effect once a turn. Sucky, right? But the thing is, it tries to inflict the status at the end of the turn, so that's why Sleep Circle is actually really good, because you saw we were all beating on the Devilfish, right? My Nightseeker even put it to sleep, but then we woke it up. But because Sleep Circle goes at the end of the turn, it's like a guaranteed sleep, you know? Because if you hit the monster, it wakes up. So it's like a good thing that it goes last. See, like it did there. Okay. Yeah, I love Arcanist. They're really fragile, though. They're pretty fragile. Okay, new FOE. What an easy puzzle. I say now, right before I die. Oh my god, not this encounter again. his head is bound, so I think that like neuters his attack. It ferocious fish or sharp fang, whichever one it does that pierces lines is gonna it's gonna do shit damage. Or sorry, it's not gonna do shit damage. They can't even use it at all because their head is bound. Just regular attacks. Okay. Okay. I hate how like laggy, like the frame rate kind of dips sometimes in Waterfall Woods. It's kind of annoying. Just, I mean, well, a little annoying. It's not that bad. Crab guy. How I hate you. So Sparkblade is gonna like just demolish this encounter because again, Sparkblade does 2 hits. The first one is just a weak cut damage, and if the enemy you hit with that cut damage is resistant to cut damage, it does. I think it doubles the lightning follow attack that happens after the cut. It doubles or something crazy like that. It doubles or triples. I don't know. It just increases it by a lot. The thunder damage, that is. Yeah. Just kill him. As you slip past the dangerous lizard's territory, you see a marshy-looking space in front of you. After finding no way to progress other than to walk straight through it, a voice suddenly rings out from behind you. Careful, that's a swamp space. If you step on it, it'll slow down your movement. I wonder who it is. This guy. Mean guy? The voice is cold, sharp, and familiar. So, the opposite of what I said. How I read it. You turn to see the short man that you had met earlier. Upon turning to face him, he seems to recognize you from before. As he turns away from you, clearly irritated. Oh, you. Don't get me wrong, that's just a basic tip. I don't intend to babysit amateur adventurers through the depths of the labyrinths. The adventurer seems quite invested in correcting any misconceptions. This is likely a good opportunity to ask him some questions. His connection to Karis, because he's being kind of a dick. As soon as you mention Karis' name, the man's expressionless face suddenly fills with concern. My connection to... What's that have to do with you? After snapping at you, the man falls silent. It seems he won't say anything beyond answering your question. Perhaps you should ask him something else. Guess his identity. The man appears amused by your question. Guess I didn't introduce myself yet, huh? I'm Rob. I'm an adventurer. Same as you. Oh, no shit. After that, the man falls silent. It seems he won't say anything beyond answering your question. Perhaps you'd ask him something else. Nothing. You decide there's nothing else to ask him. You thank him for the tip on maneuvering the swamp, then prepare to move on. One more thing. There's a lot of nasty lizards wandering around past the swamps. Actually, it might just be better for Karis if you all get yourselves killed. Right. He warns you not to help Karis anymore, then disappears into the forest. You watch the rude man, rude short man, leave, then return to your exploration. Okay, so these mud tiles, in order to cross them, like, it costs 2 steps. So, like, watch that lizard in front of me. Right, he's gonna take 2 steps. Right, you see that? So that's the gimmick behind these mud tiles. Is they're meant to slow you down so FOEs can catch up and decimate you. Right, decimate, demolish, obliviate, destroy. all those awesome words. While exploring the forest, you find an area covered with colorful flowers in full bloom. The flowers give off a soothing scent. This may be a good place to take a rest. Let's do it. You sit down beside the flowers and take a slow, deep breath. The scent of the flowers gently eases the tension wreaked on you by the labyrinth. Oh, good. After relaxing for a bit in the pleasant aroma of the flowers and relieving your fatigue, you resume your exploration. Have we fought poison flies yet? Like the poison butterflies? Because those are like the classic Etrian Odyssey monsters. Okay, so this encounter here, Sparkblade is just gonna trivialize it. Just gonna be nothing. Watch. Yeah. Those crabs. Those crabs didn't even get stand a chance. Poor bastards. Like. I wonder what I'm supposed to do here. Oh my god, that was a hard puzzle. I barely made it out of there alive. Okay, this is gonna be weird. So the FOE goes there, I guess. Not these guys. Oh, right. Pugilist is force break. Let's take a look. So, I like it. Their force boost. Bind Rush. For 3 turns, raises bind rate and it follows up on bound/ailing/stunned enemies. So this guy is gonna do like 2 follow-up, or it's gonna do 1 follow-up move, I think. Follow-up meaning like a regular physical attack. So honestly, when I use it, Bind Rush, it's just for the increased bind rate, really, because at this point in the game, Pugilist isn't that good when it comes to dealing damage. They're more of a support, just binding role right now. So Bind Rush is good for, landing those binds. Okay. Oh, this is weird. So, I don't know if you noticed on my map earlier, I saw the FOE, I'll leave a mark here. He took a step here, and then he went this way. like, I would have thought that he would have gone this way instead. You know? Because like this is like I'm assuming now this is gonna be like a full. Yeah, it's gonna be this. Watch. Oh, wrong. On the map. It's gonna be this. On the map. But it looks like the FOE does not make a full circuit. Oops. So let's see. Oh no, he's gonna get me. Yeah. You guys see what happened? So it looks like his walking pattern is this. Like he starts up there, he goes down this way, goes here, and then walks back. So he doesn't do like a full, he doesn't go around the whole thing. Yeah. Let's erase that. That was weird. Weird FOE path. Yeah, we should be near the end now. And a chop. Huh. Stupid crab. Yeah, Sparkblade, man, it's very good on the hero. Very good. Poison earring. I'll check that out in a second. Soma. Yeah, I love Soma. Okay. Poison earring. My guess is it raises your poison resistance. Yep. Yep. And another guess. It's gonna be good versus those lizard FOE because they look like they were like breathing poison. You know. You know. Oh man, someone's gonna die. Never mind. That was close though. That was very close. Closer than I wanted it to be. Okay. Onward. Let's be done with this. But gee, like, I can't wait to be ambushed and get a game over. It's gonna happen, watch. This is an event. And I'm gonna be ambushed, and it's gonna be the end of my adventure. Like, the world is no longer saved. Okay. As you travel through the forest, you enter a clearing. At the center of the clearing, you see a hammock haphazardly constructed from various unrelated materials. It looks awfully unstable, but it'll probably hold if you only use it once. You consider whether or not you should rest in the makeshift hammock. Let's do it. It's gonna be a monster. It's gonna be a mimic. Watch. It's gonna like just eat me. As you carefully climb upon the hammock, you find that it's actually more supportive than it looks. You close your eyes and are lulled to sleep by the gentle swaying of the hammock. This is a bad idea, man. I should have done this. I shouldn't have done this. But you are jolted awake by a sudden falling sensation. It seems that a hole tore in the hammock and your backside began to fall through. Thanks to the rest you took, though, you managed to recover a fair amount of health and stamina. Whoa. It's like practically full TP now. Now wide awake, you resume your exploration, refreshed and raring to go. I feel like they put all the TP restoration events near the end. Well, no, this floor just had a lot of restoration points. So did you hear that weird noise at the beginning of the fight? You might want to rewind if you didn't, but if you don't care, if you don't care to, what that noise meant was that, okay, there it is on my buffs. Hinks, my Nightseeker, has Shadow Cloak. So I put 1 point into their ability Shadow, I think it's called Auto Shadow or Auto Cloak. And what it does is at the start of the turn, it has a chance of giving you this buff, Shadow Cloak. And for the record, I can use it manually, Shadow Cloak. And what this does is that, I'll just read the description. It says, over the next 3 turns, user can null a physical attack once. So it's kind of like lets you fight on the front line without disabling an enemy, unless your Nightseeker do that. I just thought I'd mention that. So if you want your Nightseeker to be on the front, it might be worth it investing in Auto Cloak, Shadow Cloak, and all that. Okay. And there's the next floor. While exploring the forest, you encounter a female adventurer. She calls out to you when she spots you. Hey there, are you still exploring here? I'm heading back to the expedition HQ, but would you like to buy some items that I didn't end up using? Ask what she has. Here's what I've got right now. I don't know if these are good deals or not. But let's buy them. Especially the Stonard. Do you remember Brabant? Brabant, it raises your attack by 5 turns. So Stonard does that, but it raises your defense for 5 turns. It's good for fragile members like Pugilist. Thanks for buying up my stock. After that farewell, she uses an Arya 9th Red and returns to town. You decide to return to your exploration. Not bad. Alright, let's go down. And we're done. Right, cool. Let's head back to town. Ah, greetings, Trippers Guild. How fares the expedition? What was it? The Waterfall Wood? Those who've come back have said it's absolutely breathtaking. Honestly, I'd like to see it myself. I think HQ just posted a mission. It might benefit you to go and ask about it. We'll do that in a bit. Let's sell all our shit first, though. Okay, and before we go to the HQ, we are going to, well, let's rest. We're going to take our gathering team, and we're going to gather that, what was it? Soggy wood. Yeah. We're gonna do that, actually. Yeah. While I do this too, because this is gonna be boring, just walking around and all that bullshit. So starting next dungeon, next labyrinth, I want to kind of like ask you guys if there's any team you want to see, like any certain party members you want to see me use. Just let me know, right? Post it below or start thinking of a team, because there are some teams I want to try out, like combos and stuff, but I also want to play classes or combos that you guys might want to see, or maybe it's a team you're running or something, and I don't know. But if you want me to use a team, certain party members, it doesn't have to be all 5. You could say like you want to see how well, like, or how bad a hero and a ninja work together. You can ask for that, I guess. Maybe. I mean, just don't suggest something that's like purposely terrible, because I won't do it. I won't do it. But yeah, start thinking of teams, because next labyrinth, I'll take, I guess, requests. But if no one says anything, or there's nothing that interesting, I'll just go with like something I make up on my own. But after I beat the boss for this labyrinth, I'll like leave a poll or some shit, based on people's comments or something. I'll say it again at the end of the video. And the beginning of the next video. Okay, good to see you. Looks like you've brought the materials he needed. Great work. Mike, can he really use this? I mean, it looks nice, but it's all wet. Oh, looks like it's just the outside that's wet. Only beautiful on the inside. Much unlike myself, I'd say. Wouldn't his store get all wet and humid if he uses to fix his roof? Does he not care? Not my problem. Anyway, good work out there. Here's your reward. I hope you'll come back again soon. Ice charm. Did I get one of those already? Alright. Do I have 2 of those? I probably don't. No, I don't. Ice resistance. Makes me think the boss is gonna use ice attacks. You know? Okay. Tripper's Guild. Have you heard of the city of Armor Road? I have. It's a city with an Yggdrasil in the southern seas. I've heard there's a region there known as Waterfall Wood. Supposedly, adventurers there once had to deal with a monstrous fish that lurked in the swamps nearby. Yes, we did. Narmer. His name was Narmer. He was the first boss of that game. First Stratum boss. The same is happening here, of course. A similar creature was sighted in the next labyrinth. HQ has just issued a mission to exterminate this monster. We've named it Wicked Silurus? Silurus? Huh. Normally, I leave this mission to you. However, someone else already volunteered. A lone woman rose to the task. It's gonna be her. It's gonna be Karis. So you know her? Yeah, she's the one. It seems she hails from Armor Road, and for some sort of personal reason, she insisted on handling this herself. You wouldn't happen to know why, would you? Therefore, I'm personally asking for your help. She knows that I know why. That's why she was like asking. She knows, man. Could you please watch over her and provide assistance if the need arises? If she slays the monster on her own, that's fine, but if she can't, I want you to step in. This will surely be a troublesome mission, but you're the only ones I can turn to. Forgive me, but I need you on this one. Let's accept it. Given her determination, I felt obligated to allot it to her. However, I now regret my decision. She may have pressured me into saying yes, but I don't want this girl to die. I don't know. I don't know. Persephone, are you evil? Are you secretly sending us to our death so that you can take that treasure for yourself? This makes me question. Makes me question it. It's probably not the case. It's just me being paranoid. I'm sorry to ask this of you so selfishly, Trippers Guild, but please help her. Sure. Let's register all this crap. Okay. Is that it? I think so. Yeah, but let's save. Actually, how was my order? My people order. I think it was this. Actually, let's... So I want my Pugilist to not be in the middle. So the reason why I don't want him in the middle is because sometimes enemies have attacks that do splash damage. So if he's in the middle, it'll hit the team. It'll hit the team members to the right, or to the left and to the right of him. But if I put him in this corner here, and if he gets targeted for a splash damage attack, it's only gonna hit him and the member in the middle here, which is my hero Rudo. So no, it's just a way to lessen damage, like by a little bit. By a little bit. Okay, so that about does it. And if you weren't paying attention earlier, or you just skip around, if you want me to play a certain team combination for the next labyrinth, let me know. Like post it down below, and I will, based on the more popular ones or the ones that seem more interesting to me, I'll make a poll and ask you guys. But again, you know, that's assuming that people actually do that. If anyone wants to do that, but it's fine if no one says anything. But yeah, thank you for watching. Sorry I was a little cautious this video and going back to town a lot, but I just really don't want to get a game over. Okay, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good evening, day, afternoon, whatever the hell it is, wherever you are. Yeah, see ya.